BJ, these are some wonderful walking sticks that you've done. And I'd like you to talk a little bit about them because they also seem like you've used the stick first as an inspiration for the carving second.
Yes. I needed this. And so do a lot of people. But nobody really wants to be fashioned as somebody who's crippled or sick or whatever. And so it's a fun thing. They can carry it around and that's how I made them. Like this is a fish swallowing a fish, swallowing another fish, and of course this fish is up here getting ready to swallow him, but he's got his big feet out. He's not going to get swallowed. So and I don't know what I'm going to do when I do it. I will start off at the top and I'll carve whatever I need on the top, and then from there I just whatever comes to my mind. And sometimes it'll be put down and maybe for a week or 2 weeks, and then I'll be doing something else, and then I go back to that. And this, of course, is a fish, and there's a lizard, and there are 3 men standing together around here. And then I put a little beading around it. It's just whatever comes to my mind, you know, whatever happens that day. And it's the same again. Now this guy was unfortunate enough, the fish did get him and he got his hand. So he wound up with a hook.
Hook, yeah.
Or I made a mistake and chopped the hand off and I had to do something, so I stuck a hook in it. It could have been either one.
Yeah, I like the hook. You have another creature in the window that's got a hook too, so that's a great.
And that one particular, he was finished and he fell down and his hand broke off. So rather than put the hand back on, I put a hook.
I love it. I love it. And you know, the thing I haven't talked to you about yet is this. This isn't just wood carving. You paint these characters as well, and they, you know, it's not just the paint has a certain quality. Can you talk about the painting process?
The process of painting actually takes as long as the carving, and all the work is stained first. It's a dark stain I use, and that seals everything off. And then from there, I start the painting. And there are many times when they're painted 2 and 3 times and rubbed off and rubbed halfway off with steel wool. And then I have wax that I actually made myself, and a liquid wax that is mixed with stain. And so I use a staining wax. And so it gets in and out of all, like the scales, it gets all underneath. It makes the scales come out better because you see the darkness. So. And that'll be done 3 times, the waxing.
Wow, so it's a long process.
So that when it's all done, basically, well, they're all signed, and we probably look. One of these sticks could be 2 or 3 years old, and that was the last time it was waxed. But there's so much on there, you can just rub it a little bit, and it all shines up again.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty neat process. It's very costly because it takes your time for the day, and you're looking to get one more piece of carving done, but you're waxing the painting.
So do you have like different stages of projects, and you will go back?
Yeah, I'm working on 4 different ones right now.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm working on 4 different ones right now.
Well, I guess the last question I have today for you is something that may be an obvious question, but I think the viewers would like to know where you took up and learned how to carve, and why this is, you know, the thing that you like to do. How did you learn carving like this?
Just by trying it. Yeah.
So you self-taught.
I knew a young man. He was younger than I was, and then we're going back now 45 years, and it's before I was here, and he got in some kind of trouble, and he had to leave, and so he told me he needed money, and I said I'd lend it to him, and he said, no, I'll sell you my carving tools. What am I going to do with carving tools, you know? And I wanted him to be able to get on his way, and so I did, and I bought his carving tools. Well, it turned out that the carving tools are about 150 years old, and I bought them from him 45 years ago.
Wow.
And they are fantastic tools. And I have tools that are one simple tool. I have 160 of them, and I have one tool is like $150. Another one is $200 in the market today, like in the antique market.
Yeah.
And so they made me start carving, and it's got to be pretty easy. But then again, as I said in the very beginning, I'm not a good carver. A good carver, master carver, is fantastic, but I'm not a good carver. And so I do folk art carving, because the more mistakes you make and the more outlandish things that come out, it works. And so
Well, you
makes
know,
me feel good.
I think that people would disagree with that, but then I do understand what you're saying, that, you know, the little happy accidents and the quirks in it is what people love about your work. So
Yeah, it is.
that's really
It
nice.
is pretty good.
Well-
And every once in a while I forget. Now I did a it wasn't a fish. I'm trying to think. It was another animal, and I put one eye in it. And the faintest reason why. And I finished it, and then about the third time around waxing it, I realized when I turned it around, he only had one eye. And so I left him that way. It's pretty good.
It's maybe these tools have a mind of their own.
Yeah,
They're
maybe.
guiding you.
Yeah,
So
maybe. So-
the spirit of the tools.
Yeah.
So.
And it's all, like I say, for me, it's fun.
Well, we can really see that in your work, the personality and sense of humor. And we appreciate you spending time with us today. We learned a
Very
lot.
welcome.
And, you know, I'm a personal fan of your work. So it's great to have you here. And we're so pleased to have you in the gallery.
Thank you very much.
And this show will be up until the 13th of November. So please come and visit. Thanks.
Thank you.